The first strike, arrogance carved in fire. The war began not with a declaration, but with a slaughter. A human colony on the edge of settled space, Valera Prime, was chosen as the target. It was not a fortress, not a stronghold, but a settlement of farmers, engineers, and children. The alien fleet that came for it was commanded by the Dominion of Karath, a war empire that had crushed dozens of worlds with mechanical precision. To them, humanity was an upstart species, a noisy irritant in the galactic order. They arrived in orbit with banners of conquest glowing in crimson holograms, and their generals broadcast one message across the system. Your homes, your history, your children, ours to take. Humanity's defiance ends tonight. Valera's skis burned. Orbital strikes shattered cities. The soil itself boiled. Survivors were herded into the ruins, their cries echoing in the open comms. The Dominion's officers laughed, documenting every scream as a lesson to others. This is what happens when you resist. They celebrated not just victory, but humiliation. They wanted Earth to tremble, to beg. Celebration of cruelty, the mockery of Earth. News traveled faster than light. The galaxy watched. Other alien powers nodded with approval, relieved that the unpredictable humans had been cut down. In the Dominion's War Council halls, feasts were held. Generals raised glasses of spiced bloodwine, replaying footage of Valera's slaughter. Earth is nothing, one admiral boasted. They are builders, not warriors. Give them machines and they tinker. Give them fire and they warm themselves. But give them war, he laughed, and they break. They declared the campaign would end quickly. A few more colonies burned, a few more envoys executed, and humanity would kneel. In their arrogance, they mistook patience for weakness. In their cruelty, they mistook silence for surrender. But Earth heard every scream. And humanity does not forget. The silence before the storm. The galaxy expected Earth to send diplomats. They expected apologies, concessions, offers of tribute. Instead, Earth went silent. For weeks, no message came. No pleas, no surrender, just an emptiness heavier than any broadcast. Inside that silence, something vast was stirring. Orbital yards glowed like forges of gods. Fleets that had never been revealed to outsiders shifted from hidden stations. Dreadnoughts, black-hulled and titanic, emerged from shadow docks that had been decades in preparation. The comms crackled with a single coded transmission, whispered across every channel of human space. Mobilize, vengeance protocols. Every soldier recalled, every ship armed, every resource redirected. Humanity moved as one organism, cold, efficient, merciless. The galaxy laughed at first. They cannot rise, said the Dominion. They cannot fight. But then the silence broke. The first answer, fleets that blotted out suns. It began at the Karath Forward Bastion, an armory world orbiting a red star. Dominion soldiers awoke to find the light gone. Not because of eclipse, not because of cosmic chance, but because an armada had arrived. Human ships, thousands strong, filled the void. From frigates darting like knives to dreadnoughts so vast they resembled floating mountains, their black steel bristled with weapons uncounted. The humans did not announce themselves with threats. They simply transmitted a single phrase into every channel. You touched our children, now we touch your empire. Then the bombardment began. Planets cracked under kinetic strikes. Orbital fortresses vaporized in waves of railgun fire. Every Dominion ship that rose to fight was annihilated in seconds. The battle lasted less than an hour. The system, once proud, was reduced to ruin. The galaxy did not laugh anymore. The March of Retribution. System by system, humanity advanced. They did not fight like other species, measured, hesitant, cautious. They fought like storms, like earthquakes, like inevitable judgment. Where Dominion fleets gathered, humans sent more. Where fortresses rose, humans brought weapons that shattered moons. Their soldiers landed in waves, armored titans with eyes cold as steel, fighting without pause or mercy. Every world that had burned was avenged tenfold. For every human child lost, alien cities crumbled. For every envoy executed, generals were dragged screaming from their command chairs. The galaxy began to whisper, Earth is not fighting a war. Earth is delivering a sentence. The breaking of the Dominion. At last, the Dominion's homeworld itself came under shadow. From orbit, their generals watched the sky go black, not from smoke, not from nightfall, but from the sheer density of human fleets above. They tried to broadcast surrender. They begged, they swore tribute, they offered prisoners, riches, even their thrones. The humans did not answer. Instead, the bombardment fell. Continental shields shattered, oceans boiled, towers collapsed like sand. The Dominion, once eternal, ended in fire. In the aftermath, one general, highest among them, a veteran of centuries, was captured, interrogated not with torture but with silence. Humans simply waited. At last, the alien broke, his words trembling across the chamber. You cannot defeat them. Humanity cannot be broken. They do not fight for conquest. They fight for memory, for vengeance. And vengeance has no limit. The aftermath, silence across the stars. When the war ended, the galaxy held its breath. The Dominion was gone, reduced to ashes. Human fleets withdrew not in chaos, but in order, disciplined, precise. They did not gloat. They did not demand tribute. They left only ruin behind and a warning written in the silence of the stars. Survivors of the Dominion whispered it first. Others repeated it, until the phrase passed through every corridor of power in the galaxy. Never provoke Earth again. Because the truth had been revealed, not by propaganda, not by boasts, but by the confession of their own broken conqueror. Humanity's patience is vast, but their vengeance is infinite.